Hi, folks. This is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report. And with my hoarse voice, I'm here with Linda in New Hampshire, trying to give the message of our wonderful area to people out in this part of the world. And one of the things that really has struck me is, in doing these shows, we see a lot of the same people a lot of times, the same vendors like us. We're a vendor. We have a message to show, and so we have a booth to do it in. And I've talked over the past weeks about certain people's businesses that I am really, really taken by. We've talked about the Fresh Baits Company, and then last week we talked about the
Fit Baits.
The Fit Baits. And these people not only provide a wonderful product that I think everybody should know about, but they also, the people that we've talked to have been really, really wonderful people. And I wanted to give another example. One of the people that I've known now for several years, his company, I would really recommend you do some research and find out more about this. It's called the Crazy HICK Lure Company.
Crazy HICK Bait Company.
Yes. And the guy that runs it and has created it is Jason. And Jason he's just been a great guy. Whenever we're here at the show, he'll come over. Do you guys need help? What can we do? He makes some of the best Hellgramites and soft plastic lures I've ever seen. But the reason I really wanted to make this point is when we talk about fishing, fishing is a world unto itself. And there's so many aspects of fishing that make it this special world. Not only all of us that go out there and try to catch fish, but there's a lot of people that can maybe make their living following in the fishing world. And the fact that these people that I've talked about over the past, the Fresh Baits Company and the Fit
Lures, yep.
I always lose track of the name.
Yeah.
And now the Crazy HICK Lure Company.
Mm-hmm.
These are all young people that took a dream that they too could maybe design something. In today's world, it's really different than it was decades ago. Some of these smaller companies have a much better chance because of social media, because they can get their message out there. And I just think, when I think of some of the young people in our area that don't know what they want to do with their life, well, if they love fishing, there's all kinds of ways they can enter it and maybe make their life in fishing, as I have. I was just purely lucky, but, anything can happen. And that's the point I wanted to make by talking about the Crazy HICK Lure Company. It's another example of young people following their dream and able to make a real mark in the fishing world.
If I could add just one thing to that, Don, I think that these entrepreneurs have looked at what has worked for them, what did they find unique and different that they could offer based on their fishing experiences, and then they create something that is, off the charts wonderful because it's new, it's different, it's innovative, and they've tried it and it seems to work.
Along with those words, I remember talking to Jason, and I said, Jason, what's new with you? He says, nothing really. I'm not going to copy somebody else's dream or idea. He says, I've got something I'm going to come out with in a year. So, the fact that he is so honest and that type of person really strikes home with me.
Absolutely.
Until next time, folks, this is Don and Linda with the North Country Fishing Report.